PlayStation 5.
It is 1 more than 4, yes.
And 2 more than 3.
3 more than 2.
And 4 more than 1!
But 1 less than 6.
Okay, let's not dive into the future here. This is Astro's Playroom for the PlayStation 5. It's a tech demo.
So, I gathered that.
Yep, every PlayStation 5 comes free with this game, and it is a great way to learn what your PS5 can actually do. Specifically power, graphics, and that fancy new controller they like to talk about so much.
Kinda looks like a spacey little Big Planet right now.
In a sense, Astro's actually been around for quite a while for Sony products. Like,
has he?
Yeah, he's been showing off VR products. He actually had a game on PS4, I believe. It was a little thing of minigames.
Oh, with the PSVR, another bit of technology I don't have.
Exactly. So let's take a look at the history of Sony products. Woo!
Go all the way back to the Walkman.
We're flying forward to the PlayStation
Introducing your
5.
DualSense wireless controller.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man, it vibrates.
Yeah, so unfortunately I can't show this off because I'm not physically there with you. But let me see if I can explain what the adaptive triggers are.
They make fire come out of your controller?
Think of it this way. Depending on the context of the game, your controllers can actually lock up and release based on what's happening. So the harder I'm pushing down these triggers, the more pressure they are given.
I don't know if I like that. Because if that's the case, then my PS3 controller has haptic triggers. Because they also lock up all the time, and things happen when I push down on them. Oh god, let him out!
I actually love this feature. The audio coming from the controller is so spot on, it's scary. At least for this tech demo. I have no idea what's going to happen further down the line when other developers get a hold of the DualSense.
How's the sound quality, like, compared to the Wii mode and the DualShock 4 controller?
That little segment there where we were moving around the controller, that was the controller's audio. So it is 1-to-1 what you hear on screen.
That's not bad.
It's impressive. This is probably why the PlayStation 5 costs so much and is a target for scalpers.
Well, this is going to be outdated with there's a PS5 Slim.
Oh, definitely. Unless they update the free game. Look at this cute little guy. He runs around.
He does run around. I guess there are coins to get.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that. You know, kind of like that mechanic for the jumping and like the jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be kind of hard in a 3D space, but if there's like a literal line showing where you are, that's handy visually.
See, that's the hilarious thing about this. I was just about to write it off as, you know, like another Nintendo Land. But this is actually a fun game in its own right, as well as being a tech demo for your PS5. Also, something you'll learn about Astro is he loves destroying things.
Yeah, I mean, we've been playing for him as for 2 minutes. He's destroyed like 3 things already.
He just loves breaking stuff.
That's the fan. Here's the central processing unit.
Oh my god!
Here's the SSD.
Wow, look at all these things in the PlayStation 5!
And here's that little bit of PlayStation magic.
I actually love this because, of course, it's going to be showing off Sony in the most positive light imaginable, and it's basically a giant wank fest for them. But I'll take it. it's still enjoyable as a game.
Well, now I want to... Actually, that... Wow, 3 levels and... Well, 4 levels now. That's pretty neat. But, I'm thinking, what if we went into other PlayStations?
Oh,
like we go into a PlayStation 2, and it's like, you know, this once prosperous community now lies in ruins, only kept alive by people in their late 30s.
We drown in a sea of sports games and outdated games from GameStop. Man, I still remember working at GameStop and the PS2 games being relegated to just, like, discs in sleeves. They didn't even have boxes.
It's gross. I hate that GameStop just takes the case and just tosses it away.
It's bad. Sure makes collecting difficult.
It is ruinous for value for games.
So one thing about this playthrough that won't be able to be shown properly is this game is absolutely gorgeous. Because, you know, PlayStation 5, we're going 4K, we're going next gen. At the time, I only had the ability to record 1080. So we're running with that. But there are such small details that you would miss on, say, 720. Like when we went to that Cooling Springs place, the place that looked kind of icy and watery, the snowflakes were X's.
Hey, whoa. PlayStation LABO? Hang on.
Hell yeah. Let's go to the lab.
Nintendo, where's the cease and desist?
Well, it's PlayStation LABO. It's not Nintendo LABO.
And they're like, damn it! We copyrighted Nintendo LABO, not LABO! Fuck the data.
Yeah, screw data.
Your data's been wiped!
Also, I love that it's 8 megabytes, just like the PS2 memory card.
It's time to refract the hard drive.
Okay, this game has references out the ass, and I've tried to find all of them. From tech demos to video games. Who's this guy?
It's Spyro.
Aw, look at that little guy.
Spyro the Dragon.
And if you interact with them, they do things.
Alright. Okay.
Oh!
Ridge Racer!
Oh no!
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, that little T-Rex there. I wonder what that could be a reference to. Well, we'll figure it out later.
You're being cheeky. That's a PlayStation VMU.
Yeah!
Like the Japan-only answer to the Dreamcast VMU, except they both failed.
Uh-huh. There are also artifacts that we'll be finding in the different levels. They're essentially the collectibles of this game, and it walks through every facet of Sony's history. Like, this is so cool, and it's such a cute way to show off, I guess.
SingStar.
Alright. Got a little bit of SingStar going on here. Nice.
PlayStation Store bags.
Mm-hmm. PlayStation Plus logo.
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, almost everything in this game, from, like, the background things, are Sony references.
Yeah, I see Knack and a crying child. That's about accurate.
That's perfect, actually. See, look at that. The face button imagery. It's everywhere.
This is precisely... Oh, is that me? Oh. do you really want to... okay. Alright. Yeah, could you hit it a couple more times for me?
Uh-huh, there's a few David Cage games in here.
Oh, no!
Hi!
Stop giving him money, Sony!
This is what happens when you have exclusive deals with a maniac. Okay.
Microsoft buys Bethesda, but Sony has David Cage.
Mm-hmm. I love this. This is probably one of the best examples of that haptic feedback. So, one trigger controls pulling the lever, and it actually does adjust to how hard you pull.
Oh.
And then this, you actually feel like you're crushing this in a hand. It adjusts to how slowly you push the trigger, or how quickly.
I don't know if I can get used to that kind of thing.
you can actually see the joints in the arm move! And you can throw things!
Like, I don't know, I feel like that I would turn that off.
If there was a way to turn it off, at least I don't think there is.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that.
One of these days, you will own a PlayStation 5, and I want you to try it for yourself, because it's interesting as a gimmick.
Well, I'm in no rush, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Like, the circumstances were in line for me to get a PS5 temporarily, so I was able to record this entire Let's Play, and then my PS5 went off to another home.
To someone who was gonna pay money to a scalper.
Yep, so I did him a favor. I decided, you know what, I don't need this PS5 right now, but hold on, let me throw my capture card in here real quick, and then you can have it.
Well, we're minus one PS5, but some dirty, stinking, scheming scalper is plus one PS5. So I guess that's an advantage.
Okay, well, we've checked out the LABO. We saw a few references. Why don't we hit up a level, and then we get to see the actual clever level design, as well as just a Sony Wonderland. So let's head into the GPU jungle first.
Well, I'm convinced that the PS5, you know, looking at some of the games, it's just particle effects, the console.
It is, and I'll be honest, those particle effects, in certain cases, kind of make me sick. Like, there is too much stimuli happening on screen at the same time, so...
You can't just...
yeah.
You
who are these guys?
You can't just have particle effects and call it good graphics. It needs to have more of an artistic design behind that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the games I got to try before I got rid of the PS5. Definitely Astro's Playroom. Played it a couple times, actually. I did Returnal. That was interesting.
Hey, it's Krish.
Yeah. Does his old dance.
Take that off.
I still love that Astro just destroys everything. Like, he just walks up and just punches a dude.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was Balan Wonderworld.
You know, it's okay to do little white lies to your kids. It's perfectly fine. You know, maybe Astro just communicates through punches. It's like, hey, how you doing today?
Oh, Dreams. You know, I thought about getting Dreams, but I got Game Builder Garage instead.
Yeah, I think Game Builder Garage has a better learning curve than literally just, here's all your tools, go nuts.
And I feel like that I'm 15 years too old for most of Media Molecule's games.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, there's games for everyone, and then there's games for children, and that's what Media Molecule makes, and this is totally Castlevania.
Mm-hmm. Symphony of the Night. Oh, I think we got our first artifact.
What is this ancient mystical object?
Circa, what, 2014, I think? 2015, maybe?
Oh, it wasn't that. It had to have been newer than that. I think it was like 2009 even.
Oh dear.
No, wait, maybe like 2010 because Heavy Rain had Move Control.
It did! I forgot about that!
Look at the light, it falls just right in my shot.
Just in case you want to sing along with the song in the background, here are half the lyrics.
There's a song going on that has lyrics?
Yeah, it's actually a catchy song.
And I roll up in my Camaro, get my Uzi out and shoot all the people.
There are no GTA references in this game.
Oh, okay.
Just David Cage games and, you know, actually a lot of unexpected references.
Oh, David Cage games. So I go into the bathroom and go onto the toilet and get naked and I shower and
I sit down and stand up. I sit down and stand up. I sit down and stand up. I check the kid, I lose him.
I go to open the door.
And close it slowly. Go to open the door, and then I close it again.
And David Cage is there like, are you not entranced? Is this not true video gaming?
Cry, you plebs!
This, I believe, is a Horizon Zero Dawn. That looks very tall necky.
A little bit. You might see a couple
I think that's
things.
just a tall flower, though.
Yeah.
So really, it's Yoshi's Island. Come on, Nintendo, where's the cease and desist?
Nintendo has the monopoly on fun tech demos. Ooh!
That is Bloodborne. Ooh.
Hello there. Oh, and kind of a fun little detail. Every little Astrobot that's, playing around in their cosplay, I guess, there is always a cameraman somewhere recording them, being the character. So if you ever want to know where a reference is, look for the camera guy.
Alright, so far this is pretty well designed. It's fun to go around and see the little Easter eggs there.
These platforms are triggers. I love it. Oh, hey, overrated.
Oh wow, misery porn. Yeah, we'll just keep that in the corner in some cave where no one can see.
It was really interesting the first time playing this to see how Astro was going to recreate certain scenarios in games. I was always curious to see, how are they going to do a reference like this? Like, I started thinking of Sony properties and going, when am I going to see this guy? When am I going to see these characters?
Where's the Rule of Rose cameo?
Oh, the missed opportunity, honestly. Yeah, now we're going to have to dig into your obscure Sony games to see if they're actually in Astro's Playroom.
Yeah, the Steambot Chronicles cameo, yeah.
God, Steambot Chronicles is expensive.
I have it, but... hang on.
Never get rid of it. Worth a mint.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, here it is, Steambot Chronicles, but the problem is I think the disc is scratched.
No!
Maybe, though, I haven't tried it in a while.
Maybe you could eBay it and just say, oh, hey, it works perfectly fine, and then give it to them.
Is this expensive or something?
Yeah, it's like $200 now.
$200?
Yeah, you got a gold mine, and Astro's an asshole, by the way.
It says on the back of the box, if Hayao Miyazaki created a sandbox-style game, it would probably look a lot like this. It is not a sandbox game, let's get one thing clear.
Oh my lord, is that...
It is...
Is that games journalism I hear over there?
It's Hardcore Gamer magazine.
Okay, whatever.
Huh. Who would have thought? Got the booklet and everything.
Oh wow, yeah, keep that close. Keep your rare games.
Then I figured out, why is it so rare? Oh, it says Atlas at the bottom. There you go.
I've actually played Patapon. It was a fun game. It's a rhythm game.
I don't know. Oh no, Ho-Ho-Come is what I was thinking of.
I've heard of that one before. I never got a chance to play it. That's another rhythm game, isn't it?
I tried playing Ho-Ho-Come like for 20 minutes, and I didn't know what the fuck was happening, and I turned it off, and I haven't played it since.
Well, there we go.
Cause I got a certain gripe with Sony games, because they're just two types. It's either the overly dramatic, kind of game, like your Last of Us or your Death Stranding or your Horizons or your Days Gone.
Or your Days Gone.
Or they're just really obtusely artistic. And there's barely any substance, you know, you're just supposed to feel like your journeys and your patapons and your other things that they're making and your, what the fuck?
Whataway. It's a tearaway reference.
You ever played Tearaway?
Nope.
It's condescending as garbage. Like, it opens up, like, first of all, the whole game is controlled by the light bar on your PS4, on your
really?
DualShock 4. So that little pattern on the front, that's reflected on the screen. And that's how you like move and select stuff and whatever. But you got these dual narrators that they're treating me like I'm going through, you know, preschool land.
So that must mean there's two versions then, one for the Vita and one for PS4.
I got the PS4 version. It's the
Okay.
something edition.
The same diff, I'm assuming.
TERAFLOP TREETOPS.
Yep, TERAFLOP TREETOPS.
That's cute.
Now, in the pause screen, you can actually check to see if you've gotten everything before
cool.
you move on to the next segment.
Oh, neat.
And you can just like teleport to the previous sections to redo them. It's really cool.
Legacy of Kain?
Yes.
Wow.
Out of nowhere.
they're going really back on this one.
You're gonna see some obscure ones, to be sure, or at least not as well-known properties being shown off.
Is my boy Abe on there?
Maybe.
I'm picturing Oddworld, the obvious medieval reference. 40 Winks? Heart of Darkness. That stupid kid.
Okay, so each level has I don't like to call it a gimmick section, but it is a gimmick section. You gotta use those.
It's a tech demo. The whole thing's a gimmick.
Oh yeah, it is. So you gotta use those haptic triggers and climb. And also motion controls, I should say. So, yeah, you kind of got to do a little bit of, like, moving the controller left and right. I'm doing it right now, even though you can't see me, but just imagine moving your controller kind of diagonally just to hit those.
Follow along at home.
Yeah, it's odd.
I'm digging this King of Swings sequel.
Secretly a Donkey Kong clone. Where's the cease and desist,
Where's the
Nintendo?
cease and desist, Nintendo? Come on!
Oh, grab on. Because there are secrets.
Oh.
Grab this guy. And by the way, you can use both triggers to grab onto something.
Oh, I thought that was a missing texture.
Oops. And, you know, since this is technically a kid's game, aka tech demo, there really is no penalty for dying. You just go back to the last checkpoint.
Well, that would break flow and make you want to play something else and not play your PS5, which is, I'm sure, not what Sony wants.
Unless, hilariously, Sony doesn't want you to play the PlayStation 5 and just wants you to buy it. Like, there's still barely any games on PS5. I mean, there's Returnal and Miles Morales, but...
I'm not interested in Returnal in the slightest, and I already have Miles Morales for PS4, so...
There we go.
A lot of stuff that's for PS5 I can get for fucking Switch.
Yeah, like, the game I had the most fun playing... Oh, let me talk about this real quick. You need to be careful on those haptic triggers, otherwise you break these.
Go gently, ooh, pressure sensitive.
Gently. There we go. And then we get your secret. We get another artifact. What could this be? Woo!
The PlayStation camera. They look like
Yep.
They look like that.
Yeah. And by the way, these are so high definition, you can actually see like developer references on the coding on the back of these consoles. So I'm gonna try to point them out as much as possible, but keep track of like the serial numbers. They spell out developer names. There's a lot of Asobi, as you could probably tell, because this is an Asobi game. So you'll see them a lot in the serial numbers, but you'll see some recognizable names, if you know Sony's history.
Do you know what asobi means in Japanese?
What does it mean, Mr. Japan Man?
Play.
So team play, got it.
Yeah, because that's what you do with games. You play them.
It's cute.
This is starting to look like not just a tech demo for the console, but for like the devs as well. Like as they're developing these system features and all that, I think they're making this game concurrently to kind of not only show it off and kind of give the consumer a tutorial on how they work, but also like have them try to, hey, it's a DualShock 4! Or, yeah, DualShock 4!
Yep, DualShock 4. And guess what? The sticks work. If you waggle the sticks on your PS5 controller, it also waggles the sticks on this. And you can also push in the triggers, and it pushes the triggers in on the controller. It's neat.
It's the old style, didn't have that light bar on top.
Yep. Oh, something I was saying before, the PlayStation 5 game I played the most, hilariously, was Yakuza 7.
Already have on PS4, so...
Yeah, you can get on PS4. I never got to try Demon's Souls. Apparently that's the killer app.
Already have on PS3.
Yep. Alright, back to Astro.
Except I'm sure the one on PS5 is active. Mm-hmm. Well, you never know, actually. Wait, didn't they shut down the Demon's Souls servers?
They did. Yeah, so you can't play it anymore. At least the way it's supposed to be played.
Well, we all knew what happened someday. Oh, yeah, Tomb Raider.
Can't forget Lara Croft.
But I can try.
She hasn't had a good game in a while.
What was the last good game she was in?
Depends on if you like quality, because a lot of people would say the remake trilogy.
I would argue Underground.
I don't even remember that one.
That was the one, like, right before the reboot.
Oh my. Well, sorry, Tomb Raider. Okay, this one was obvious.
That's... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hate that game.
Yeah, so I have no idea why Shadow of the Colossus got remade, like, point for point, and just looks better. But it did, so here's another reference for you.
That's Demons. Ah, yeah. And then an invading player comes in and fucks you all up!
There, I just wanted to give you the genuine experience.
Well, this is Uncharted right here.
Practically, yeah. All of the levels have themes just all over the place just to show off ray tracing, honestly. And that is one aspect I wasn't able to try because I don't have a good enough TV for 4K ray tracing. What the hell?
The VR processor unit? Why does it have two HDMI ports?
One for each eye.
What the hell?
Or I think it's one to connect to your PS4 and the other to connect to your VR set.
Well, it connects to my TV then.
Oh shit. I don't know. I don't have a VR headset.
Wow, it's every PlayStation reference, warts and all.
Yep, we got the killer app, the Order 1886, the werewolf game that lasts for like 3.5 hours.
The Order 1886, where 1886 is the current world record.
I wonder if that's actually a thing. Did somebody do a title run?
We're gonna beat the Order 1886 in 18 minutes and 86 seconds.
So, what is that, like 19 minutes and 20-something seconds?
19 minutes and 36 seconds. 26 seconds.
I did it! Yay!
Jack and Dexter!
There he is.
That's for Jack X Combat Racing.
Oh shit, that's a thing? They had a racing game?
Oh yeah. It went Jak and Daxter, the precursor Legacy, then Jak 2, then it got like darker. Then they did Jak 3, and then they did Jak and Daxter X Combat Racing or something.
Oh my.
Because every good PlayStation game needs to have racing. It needs to have a racing spin-off. That's how we got Little Big Planet, you know, kart adventures.
I forgot Little Big Planet had a kart racer. Ew. Well, somebody liked it.
I mean, Death Stranding is getting its own racing section.
You know, I don't doubt it. Something to liven that game up. Hey, shoot Takumi!
Huh?
I don't think that's the right Takumi, but the serial number said Takumi.
I was about to say, what possible tie could Shu Takumi have to Sony? A guy who has never developed a game for them.
I just wanted to see you do a quick turn over this Discord call.
Yeah, I don't think.
What?
I don't even think any of his games has appeared on a Sony console before. Except for maybe Ace Attorney 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But, like, way after the fact.
Alright, haptic feedback, bow and arrow. That's adorable. If you want to do your game right, you put in a bow and arrow. That's what I learned about gaming journalism in the year of the bow and arrow, if you remember that one.
Boy, all these things to destroy and all these references and all these, you know, fun devices and toys to play with, I almost think it's like a playroom of some sort.
It's actually legit fun. Which I hadn't experienced in a long time.
Looks like a pretty good time killer. You know, good way to start out on your PlayStation 4 journey.
That was such a dirty move.
Never mind, this game sucks.
No, I just think it's amazing that PlayStation 5 released in the year 2020, you know, the year when nobody saw anybody and everything was pushed back. And they had the goal to release the console and barely any games on it. And Team Asobi was like, well, have a fun game to play in the meantime. I mean, and I know it's only like a few hours, but it's still something to kill time with.
Hey, you did it.
There we go. So, there is a function on the PlayStation 5, and it is such an interesting function. It is basically making YouTube videos null and void. It has built-in tutorials, every game has this, built-in tutorials for how to get trophies.
Only for this game, or?
I think, at least for a lot of the beginning titles, you can actually look at the trophy information, and it'll have like a short little video on how to do it.
That's dumb.
It is dumb. Put me out of a job.
Well, I mean, it's the idea that I look it up myself. I find the guide myself, and I figure out how to do it on my own time. I don't want Sony just to tell me right off the bat. That takes the fun out of it. It takes the hunt out of trophy hunting.
Now, I'm not sure how it does it for, like, collectibles, because these are only, we're talking like 20, 30 seconds per video, and, you know, some of the trophies are do all the collectibles in this area. But, yeah, for the simplest things, like shooting the glob with an arrow, that was a video to show you how to do it. I love this.
Tekken.
Oh, I suppose this is a good time to mention that all of these references, if there's multiple games in the franchise, I'm mainly just showing when the first game appeared on a Sony console. So if that was actually Tekken 3, don't yell at me because the first Tekken showed up earlier.
No, it was Tekken 1 on PlayStation, so...
Okay.
There's a lot of people that'll argue which Tekken is better, 1, 2, or 3. You got people that like 2 better than 3, they got people that think 3 is the king of all Tekkens, some people think that the first one still holds up.
I like Tekken 3 because it's the one I had.
I like Tekken 6 because it's the one I had.
Uh-oh!
However, I liked Liam Neeson in Tekken 3.
It was a fantastic game that had like 10 cuts to jump over a fence.
I actually haven't seen any of the Taken movies.
All you have to know is that Taken 3 is the worst one.
Here it starts good, then it just gets worse. It's like the Hangover trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no!
Got it. Yeah, that's a fun trophy. I think it's like fall 100 meters in one of these monkey sections. It's just a funny one. I like funny trophies.
Yeah, I like trophies like that too. I hate trophies that are always just like, you know, collect all the collectibles on the hardest difficulty in under 6 hours. Or complete the game without using any of this important item that you need. Complete the game with only jumping 3 times.
Boring. Now give me some fun stuff.
Complete the game while only jumping.
Oh, well. Now, there are definitely some trophies / achievements that are a fun challenge. Like, you know, beat the game with only using, like, 1 healing item, or no healing items. Yeah, figure that out. And it's like, oh, okay. How much is this for? Oh, just a silver trophy or 20 gamer score? Great. Alright, we're almost to the top of Mount Motherboard, but first we need to take a detour.
Don't pick
Okay, we did. And now that one is deceptive. You have to go down for that 1 coin, grabbable ledge, and then that puzzle piece appears. So yeah, there are actual legitimate secrets in this game too. And oh my god, I forgot they did this.
That's not a VR aim controller. That's a fucking PlayStation zapper.
That'll come later.
It looks like the handle on an office chair.
It does. I'm looking at mine right now. Quick, zap away the business reports. All right, here we go. Awesome.
Grab my arm!
Grab on! Grab on! Man, this monkey has some, like, great upper body strength that they can hold on with 1 arm.
Actually, Astro is inside this monkey suit right now.
That is true. He has great upper body strength.
He's got a great, gag reflex. Being able to hold that in, he's spinning around and all this just... all those G's at force, and he's fine. He's jumping around like it ain't nothing.
Okay, I think my favorite part is the expressions on all these little Astrobots, and Astro himself. Look at that, he's cold! You can actually tell he's cold! But the rest of these bots are also jerks, and they're just having a great time.
That's a Zelda reference. Nintendo, where's the cease and desist?
Alright, I like this trophy. As soon as you have the ability to get the bow and arrow again here at the end, shoot all the rabbits.
That's a Last of Us reference.
Oh, you're close. It's not The Last of Us. It's a game that came out after it. What's another game with a bow and arrow?
Horizon Zero Dawn?
No, that was robotic dinosaurs.
It had bow and arrow in it. That's how you took him down. She had like all these arrows.
It did, but I'm thinking of another one.
Oh.
God of War.
Adequate boy.
So every trophy is also a Sony reference, so we're getting like, we're double dipping.
What reference was no?
That was me trying to play a Sony game. And here's another one, if we build up this snowball, because it is collecting snow. It's just a big old party here in Astro's Playroom, and I'm here for it.
It's gaining mass, but it's not gaining weight.
Yeah. It's either that or Astro is extremely strong.
It's possible.
What could this be?
That cat thing?
No.
Vib ribbon? Oh, Katamari!
Yeah!
Oh,
Katamari reference!
Son of a gun!
I love it! Oh, this guy. Oh, God. You can't get him out! No! Oh, well. Have some Journey.
That's the ending of Journey. Yeah, I was down on Journey at the beginning, but then when I got to the sliding bit, I was like, okay, I'm all about this now. I get it. I understand it.
I think I'm gonna have to play it with you at my side, just so I don't get bored.
So you don't have good agency over yourself. When the game tells you, okay, go out and explore, you're like, but what do I do?
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that.
You need that checklist. You need the objective marker. Wait a minute, those are sticks.
Yep, those are control sticks. Ooh, okay. So all of our friends are here, and they're giving us the hint that we need to pull, because we got one more artifact that we need to find. It's that big one.
These are going to be different PlayStations.
Let's find out. Pull! Pull!
There's the PlayStation 4!
Yeah! The PlayStation 4, and everybody celebrates.
Hated this design, actually.
Could take it or leave it, honestly. Promises greatness.
It's that ridge in the center where Dust just loves to just collect and hang out and manifest. And the Pro is worse because there's two lines! There's two divides.
It looks like it should be a clamshell, honestly. Like, just open up the top.
Oh yeah, really?
But that's not the worst designed Sony system. We'll get to that one later.
That's the PS3, I take?
PS3 Slim, specifically.
The Slim?
PS3 Slim.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
Oh. That's like
terrible.
It's like, but I have a Slim.
No, the Super Slim, I guess I should say.
It was like called something else, like PS3 Thin or something. I don't know.
PS3 Thin Boy, yeah. Alright, so collecting the puzzle pieces is actually filling in a gigantic Sony collage.
Like a Playroom.
Yeah! Another thing is when you collect artifacts, they all have their own quadrant, basically, based on what generation they came out. And you can interact with all these things, and stuff will happen.
Based on what generation they... These are all gonna be going back in Sony's history.
Oh my god.
So, when we do the PS3 era, it's gonna be all the PS3 stuff. Stuff from, like, the early 2000s.
And I did that on purpose.
Alright. You've piqued my interest, because now this has taken a sort of a documentary spin on it, you know, going back into the history of Sony. Okay. Alright. I will fold my arms and nod approvingly at your choice of playthrough.
Yes. Also, I figured it'd be fun just to, you know, show you a game that you unfortunately can't play yet.
And I'm in no rush to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Oh, I turned it on. Yeah.
Nope.
And hello, Vita. Nobody likes you, but I like you.
I...
See, the Vita is an amazing piece of hardware. Like, it should not exist, and then it got no support.
It's because it's not that great.
No, it barely had games either.
It's not the fact that it didn't have games. It's the fact that, like, the big failure for the Vita was that Call of Duty game.
And the Silent Hill game.
And the Borderlands 2 port.
And the Uncharted game.
The Vita was trying to say, hey, you can take console quality graphics with you on the go. Except it's the game the console can't kind of handle. It really can't handle that very well. It can't. The Apple Pippin, the fuck.
The PSP GPS receiver.
GPS receiver.
Yeah, so some of these were also Japan only, and we're going to be seeing that in the history lesson as well.
Look at that, it's an amiibo. Nintendo, where's the cease and desist?
You know, actually, it might be a Totaku figure. Those stupid things. Aw, Manta Ray. I think that's a tech demo as well.
The blissful days of 2006.
Yep, $599 US for a giant behemoth brick.
I remember when I got my PS3. It was a good day.
Okay, I love this one. This is hilarious. So every little figure you get in this claw machine shows up in the LABO, and you can interact with it. I'm gonna show that one off because it's really funny. Aww, it's the PS3 icons. Oh,
What?
oh, there was a dud.
I cry bullshit.
Alright, filling in more of that little collage there.
Just like Kirby Star Allies, Nintendo.
Kirby Star Allies invented puzzles.
They did. They invented collectible puzzle pieces that you could use to unlock celebratory pictures.
I swear to God, if nobody ever sees this episode because of a cease and desist from Nintendo... I just love the idea that Papa Nintendo's coming and knocking on Sony's door. It's like, hey.
Did you see that back there? 2013?
Uh-huh.
That was already the year of Luigi.
Okay, I love this. No, don't hit that. Don't hit that. Well, what happens if you keep hitting?
Oh.
Yeah! You find the old PlayStation logo.
Ah.
This is adorable. More T-Rexes. That's weird.
Is it better to play a 20-hour game that's boring, or is it better to play a 3-hour game that has a lot of good ideas?
I'm gonna go with Astro's Playroom. It just makes me smile looking at this footage again, because I'm like, oh, it's adorable, and it's teaching me things.
It's got a little, lot of nice added details and a lot of heart put into it. I can appreciate that.
Alright. So there we go. We have finished 1/4 of the game already.
Speedrun challenges, and you lost me.
Well, these are optional.
Are they?
Yeah.
How do you get the platinum?
Actually, those were added in post-release DLC. That was free as well.
Oh, well. Cool.
Yeah, so we're good. I guess while we play our Vita here, or PSP, because Astro loves Sony handhelds, he can only love Sony handhelds, get that Switch shit out of here. Next time on Astro's Playroom, we're going to be hitting up another piece of Sony's history, going back through time. Which means we're going to be seeing a lot of PlayStation 3 stuff.
The Dark Ages.
Yeah, the technology, it just wasn't there, and it was nearly impossible to develop for the PlayStation 3.
Alright, before we go, I need to know, will we be facing a giant enemy crab?
Ooh, you'll have to come back next time and find out!
No!